Hello, singles. Elsie here to do a reading for you. How are you doing? Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. I know this is a little earlier than when I usually give you a singles reading, but I think I'll do two this week. I'll do one today and then one over the weekend. And so this particular reading is for the collective, which means that the reason that there's no timestamps is because this isn't your reading, right? This is for everybody. So I'm going to call out the signs and symbols as you need to see them in order to know what's going on here. And you can decide for yourself. Put on your intuitive hat. Let's find out what's going on for the singles, please. And please keep in your mind that not every single is looking for love. Sometimes singles need other advice. So sometimes it will be love and sometimes it will not. So let's find out what's going on today. Tell me about the timeline we're talking about today, please, for the single collective. Tell me about the singles. Singles collective, what do we need to know about the singles, please? We've got the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Why is that? We've got the Eight of Cups. And we've got the Sun. Well, isn't that interesting? Singles, I feel like somebody is getting set to walk away from something that was long-term. So it could be a long-term job. I mean, when we're looking at Pentacles, it's energy, right? So it could be a long-term job, could be a long-term relationship. But the Eight of Cups is telling me that somebody came to a realization over the full moon. We just had a full moon in Leo on the 12th. And today we are the 20th, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So it's about a week now, right, that we've had this full moon. And so it feels like something was released. Somebody came to a realization after going inwards. When I see the King of Pentacles in the reverse, it's like, it could be a few things. First of all, it could be that walking away is going to cost me. It's going to cost me money. It's going to cost me energy. So when the King of Pentacles is in the reverse, it could be, I know that walking away is going to cause me financial discord. It's going to cause me to have a financial impact of some sort. But I don't think that matters because I think the full moon is telling me that we ended something anyway. It feels like somebody is looking inward. Do I have enough? Can I do it by myself? It feels like the King of Pentacles is knowing that this is going to make a really big impact to their material wealth or material life, so house, car, home, children, whatever it is, that they have to go because now the sun is out and now I can see everything, right? When the spotlight is on it, it feels like it's time to grow and somebody's growing out of a vibration and they can't stop it. And so it's time to make a decision. And I think somebody did make a decision to walk away here. The sun is Leo energy. We've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. We've got water energy, which is Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. So the light is on. Someone's had a breakthrough. It's like things changed overnight. It went from dark to day, like from night to day. Their life is changing overnight here. Could be yours. Maybe you're the one that made the decision. Maybe you are a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. Maybe you're a Leo. Maybe you're the water sign. We do have the Two of Pentacles. Definitely a decision has been made here. It's like we broke a foundation. It was something that was foundational because the Two of Pentacles is in the upright and the King is holding the Ace, which is in the reverse. So it feels like the foundation broke. Somebody had to make a decision. We have the Seven of Cups. So I feel like once it comes out into the light, it feels like it's a lot of confusion. It feels like somebody's trying to make, how can I say, I'm trying to do the right thing or pick the right path, or it feels like somebody here is sort of confused or overwhelmed with all the changes that are going on. Any more? The Empress, somebody has grown out of a vibration. That's what it feels like. You know, sometimes we get into relationships or we marry very young, and it's not to say that the Disney type ending is not there for a lot of people, because a lot of people get married to their high school sweetheart and stay married to that person for the rest of their life, whether they are karmic or soulmate or who they are, right? And they're very happy through their whole life. It feels like here that I feel like the King has grown out of a vibration, because that's Taurus, and so is this. Taurus and Libra, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, right? So it feels like somebody used to be a king and is now an empress, whether you're feminine or masculine. And that is a vibrational change. So it feels like somebody outgrew a relationship, outgrew the job that they were in. I don't want this anymore. Now I'm got to release it, because the sun is out and now I see everything. And even though it's confusing, I had to make a decision regardless, because I've outgrown the vibration. It's time for a new path here, right? Bottom of the deck is the future energy for me. So somebody realizes that I need something new. Yeah, I need something new, because I'm now out of this old vibration. And I've got to make some decisions about what I'm doing next. There is some sort of a door opening to a new chapter here. Tell me about the Eight of Cups, please. Tell me about the Eight of Cups for the collective singles, please. Feels like something was stale or stagnant, or I'm not as happy as I could be here. It feels like somebody has realized has a realization that there's much more to life than just work, eat, sleep, or being in a relationship where we're passing ships, where we're just, it feels like this may have been a relationship, or maybe this is something that was, maybe a relationship that was based on material wealth and not necessarily on love. And so somebody has realized that. It also could be, maybe I am the CEO, but maybe it's taking too much time for me away from the kids or away from the things that I love. And so I'm thinking, if I quit the job, I don't have a pension now of a CEO, right? Now I have to make sure I save my money. So it could be financial, having to do with leaving a job or thinking about doing that. Somebody knows that there's stagnation that they need to release themselves from here. And I think that the red is telling me that, the red on the dress is telling me that you're being very brave to do that. I've got the Four of Cups here. Somebody has realized that they were in some sort of a stagnant energy. I feel like somebody realized, maybe it's you, maybe it's the person who we're talking about who's outside of you. But the Four of Cups is about a place of, it's comfortable there, right? It's the comfort zone. It's comfortable there. I know that I have to get up at a certain time, get on the subway at a certain time, have my lunch at a certain time, and as long as I do all those things day after day, they're still going to give me my my pay at the end of the day. But I feel like it becomes, for somebody here, whoever the King of Pentacles is, becomes a place of almost imprisonment. It becomes stagnancy. Someone here is walking away from the stagnancy. Tell me about the Four of Cups. We have the Five of Pentacles. Yep, we definitely are doing that. Oh, it's because of growth, right? We've got 5, 6, 7, 8. It's because of growth. Eight of Pentacles is about becoming the subject matter expert, or going over the analytics, or becoming really good at something. So maybe you weren't getting paid enough. Maybe that's why the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. Somebody here wasn't getting paid enough to do what they were doing. And I feel like it's someone has realized their worth. I work really hard. We've got the Chariot. There we go. We get in the car and we go. Movement, right? So somebody here might be moving, or they might be having movement, or moving away from the Five of Pentacles, feeling like I'm on the outside looking in. So it could very well be that somebody here has realized that they were in a relationship that was very stagnant, and nothing is growing here, because the King of Pentacles is in the reverse. Nothing is growing here, and it feels like I know that I'm going to take a big financial hit when I leave this relationship to find my happiness, but I can't ignore it now. When the sun is out, it's like you can't unsee it. So somebody here, I feel, is getting into the Five of Pentacles. It's like I go from the Four of Cups, from my comfort zone, to being on the outside looking in, because I'm leaving, because the Chariot is here. And I do believe it's because somebody has outgrown their vibration and realizes that either they have more worth than they had when they first started in the relationship. It feels like you could be getting news of somebody who left a relationship, but you could be the person who was in the relationship and you've decided to go. Tell me about the sun. It's like when the sun came on, it was too bright. It's like the Seven of Cups is here. It's like everything got really, really confusing. Someone had a breakthrough about something here. They were in the Eight of Swords and they were really comfortable with their eyes covered, saying like, oh, my hands are tied. Maybe we've been together for 15 years. And, it feels like there was a lot of overthinking going on, all the reasons why I shouldn't have what I really want, or this life is very short. And it feels like somebody here is realizing, with the sun coming out here, that I need to realize, I need to figure out what I want to do with this life. The Knight of Swords. Somebody decides, I gotta go. That's it. I gotta go. It's the only way to heal. It feels like it's the only way to heal, and somebody is having realizations. We've got the star, and the star is at her forehead, right? Third eye. So it feels like somebody's third eye has opened here. We do have some dark blue. We also have some violet here. It feels like somebody's had a realization that in order to heal, I've got to say something. And I feel like the Knight of Swords is here because somebody is like, you know what? I just got to say it. There's no easy way to say it. I've just got to say it. It's the only way to cut myself away from these 8 swords, from the prison that I'm in, the mental prison that I'm in. We have the 3 of Cups. I need my happiness. It's all because of the sun. When the lights come on, you can't ignore the roach problem. Do you know what I mean? Like when the lights come on and everything scatters, you can't ignore anymore that there's a problem. You now have to call the exterminator. So I'm not likening somebody's old relationship to roaches scattering, but it's a metaphor, right? And so I feel like somebody here decided, I just need more. I am the Empress, and I need more. I can provide for myself. I can love myself. I don't need an external person to do all of those things. And so I feel like there is somebody here leaving a relationship because of it. I'm compassionate. I'm kind. Got the 3 of Pentacles. I have my own foundation. It's time for me to go. Tell me about this King of Pentacles. What made them change their mind? The 10 of Swords. The 2 of Pentacles. The 2 of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like it's the breaking up of a relationship. It's like I have my own stability. I have my own stability, and I have to make a decision to take action here to end something, to release it. So I think that you're going to get news. Either you're going to get news about somebody who's left a relationship. Maybe this is somebody who's related to you. It could be a brother, sister, mother, father. It could be a best friend, but it also could be you that's leaving the relationship. So take that as it is resonating for you, that you're finally realizing your worth and you're no longer staying in this relationship. I feel like you're going to find a way to get out of it. And it doesn't matter to you if there's a financial impact. I just got to go. Tell me what the outcome is here, please. We've got the Knight of Wands. We've got the 7 of Pentacles. And we've got the Magician. So for those of you looking at this as something that has to do with maybe work, it feels like you are the person who's put in the most work on the situation, whether it's a relationship or a job. And it feels like you came to the place where, you know what, I'm the damn magician. I've got all the tools. And I think that maybe you were dragging someone along. Like, I want to say that you're the magician, you've got all the tools, maybe you had all the money, maybe you were making all the material wealth, and you were dragging the other person along. I feel like this person wasn't giving you any stability. Maybe they're a person who is a spender, who likes to spend, but when there was work to be done, this person would run out the room. They would be gone. When there was hard work to be done, they were out. And I feel like you made it work regardless. I think that you've realized that you have more worth than that. And then we have the Page of Pentacles. It's time to start over. It's not like you don't want the stability, but you know that you want the stability along with the excitement and the happiness and the celebration. You don't want to be in the 8 of Cups where you're stagnant and feeling like I'm stuck and there's more that I could do. So Page of Swords is telling me you're ready to explore something new, but you're kind of still holding back in this energy until you can get to the courts or get some justice here and speak out, speak about what it is that you want. It's like finalizing a contract, right? All right. I'm going to leave that there. Thank you so much for being here and watching. I do appreciate you. I'm going to go for now, but I will be back, of course, because I'm always back. Take care. Bye-bye.